Hello everyone. Today I am going to share a topic about myths and facts about trauma. Myth. Trauma only affects people who are weak or sensitive. Fact. Trauma can affect anyone, regardless of their age, gender, personality, or background. Trauma is not a sign of weakness or sensitivity, but a normal human response to an abnormal situation. Trauma can also affect people differently, depending on their coping skills, support system, and previous experiences. Myth. Trauma is always caused by a single, catastrophic event. Fact. Trauma can be caused by a variety of events, ranging from natural disasters, accidents, violence, abuse, war, or terrorism, to chronic stress, neglect, discrimination, or oppression. Trauma can also be cumulative, meaning that multiple or repeated events can have a greater impact than a single event. Myth. Trauma always leads to post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Fact. PTSD is a mental health condition that involves persistent and severe symptoms of re-experiencing, avoidance, negative changes in mood and cognition, and hyperarousal after exposure to a traumatic event. However, not everyone who experiences trauma develops PTSD. In fact, most people recover from trauma without developing PTSD. And only a minority of trauma survivors develop chronic or disabling PTSD. Myth. Trauma is a permanent and unchangeable condition. Fact. Trauma is not a life sentence, and it is possible to heal and recover from its effects. Trauma can change the way the brain functions and responds to stress, but the brain is also capable of adapting and rewiring itself through neuroplasticity. With appropriate treatment, support, and self-care, trauma survivors can regain a sense of safety, control, and meaning in their lives. Myth. Trauma survivors should just forget about the past and move on. Fact. Trauma survivors should not be pressured or judged for how they cope with their trauma. Forgetting or avoiding the past is not a healthy or effective way of dealing with trauma, as it can lead to more problems in the present and future. Trauma survivors need to process and integrate their traumatic memories and emotions, and to find healthy ways of expressing and coping with them. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed our YouTube series.